Welcome to week 8 of a vlog. We're in Prishtina, Kosovo. We're working digitally today. It's Monday, and there's an event in Prishtina today, which is going to be very, very cool. Been looking forward to this event. And yeah, I drove up about 4 hours, a bit of traffic this morning from Skoda. I don't know why I thought Prishtina just feels a lot closer, but it's definitely just the infrastructure isn't done yet. If we had like big highways, it would be better, or motorways. But anyway, it's going to be a cool day. I'm sat in this really cool coffee shop and got a steak sandwich for breakfast. Not bad at all. Bang. And yeah, working on the Mac out here in Pristine. Going to meet hopefully with Ejup here, meet with Leonida later as well. And yeah, just see everyone. And this networking event should be really cool. I would stay, but it's Olivia's birthday tomorrow. So sadly, it's a one-day Pristine day because there's so much to do and there's so many people to meet as well. But sadly, I am only here for one day. But I'll definitely be back sometime during the summer.
I'm glad that I'm back here in Gjovani's camera. It's been a while that you saw me in his screen.
Hello, we're back to Pristine with Ejup and Gjovani. This is a nice place, nice apartment. Thanks to Gjovani.
Već kaufen se ka bo halo. Naj chaja, naj kebaba, naj sena dhe sujuk me përgjit. I was working, going home, sleeping, working, going home, sleeping, working, going home, sleeping. And I went to Milano with a German friend and met Joanna, yeah. And then I went back home. What is happening with you till since last time, yeah? I kept all the texture, going home, working, sleeping, going home, going studying, home, sleeping, going home, studying, sleeping.
Yeah, I did the same stuff as you, like study, home, sleeping as well. And back to the homeland in Kosovo. I am in Kosovo like for 3 weeks now. And yeah, I'm enjoying and sewing again. Ejup and Gjovani is really cool.
Jo që më bëjmë pa këta dë, ama me papet këtë grupin, ku më ditë, Berlin njerës, Berlin ajden e kom në Berlin. They're all against Berlin because they're like very jealous that my capital city is the best. Better than, you even don't have a capital city. Huh? It's a cartoon, Bern. No, Bern.
Oh, Bern.
Yeah. You don't have a capital city. In London, yeah, we have been in London, so come to Berlin. And in Brussels, what's in Brussels? I didn't even knew that's a real city when I did before I met Olex. So
it's raining in Pristine and all I've got is short clothes, so I don't know what to do. But anyway, we met up. It's been good. Quick meet up. I want to stay in Pristine more, but I didn't leave yesterday. Olivia's birthday tomorrow, so what can you do? And yeah, here we are. Spit, but we'll get together bigger soon. It's hard to get everyone because if Belgium have school in August, back in the apartment, we're free. We all were put into a room in Tehran together. We went and knocked door on Olex's door and Ejup closed the this and out, which was bonding. Prishtina in August. Try another what? August raining and this umbrella is tiny. But yeah, we're on our way. It's just raining loads and I've got white. I've got full white, so not the best day.
Hello everyone, we are about to go to, what is it, Parliament? Yeah, you could say like it's the Parliament of Kosovo, Prishtina, because we've been invited.
Inxhinierin dhe shkencën. Pjesëmarrja e njerëzve tonë, partitë politike në perëndim, në institucionet komunale kudo që jetojnë ata, duhet jetë në pat përqindje që jemi edhe në biznes, në sport e nartë. Duhet të zhdukim çdo kompleks inferioriteti apo ndjenjë indiferencë. Nuk ka fusha specifike ku nuk marrin pjesë shqiptarët. Shqiptarët duhet marrin pjesë në çdo fushë, çdo njohje, çdo biznes. Sepse nuk diskutohet një gjë. Vullneti I qeverisë vetëvendosjes, I qeverisë që lëviz procese e çështje me të gjitha mundësitë e veta për të lehtësuar pjesëmarrjen tonë në shoqërinë perëndimore dhe në jetën e Kosovës. Mirë se keni ardhur në shtëpinë tuaj. Mirë se keni ardhur në këtë takim ton trallës për Mërgatën.
This is going to be where I'm going to be at in 30 years' time.
Really?
Yep.
And will you remember us?
Yes, I will.
I want this video remembered in 30 years' time.
Absolutely.
Yeah? And I want a shout out.
Shout out to Elsa. Big up Elsa.
Big up Elsa, big up all the Albanian society presidents and those members who work with those presidents in order to make things happen.
Like Elsa.
And Elsa.
And Elsa.
And Elsa.
Don't forget Elsa, by the way.
And last but not least, and Elsa.
Please.
What a day. Chucking our ball. Gonna tackle Albin Kurti, Lisa Garshe, Everton. It's been amazing. All the food is gone. Shkodran and Kosovo. It is currently 4:45 in the morning, and yeah, I'm about to go to Shkodran now to beat all the traffic. I'm exhausted. It's been a lot of fun yesterday. The event was very good. Albin Kurti, what a legend. He was just talking to us the whole time. He was talking to everyone. He was getting insights. He was giving advice. It's just so cool. And Kosovo care about the diaspora a lot. I'm about to go now. Drive home to Shkodran in the dark, but hopefully we'll beat the traffic and there shouldn't be any traffic there. So, hello, and it's Friday. What a week it's kind of been. We're in Kosovo on Monday, which is where we probably came from. That drive was a very long drive, but we made it. It's one of the most scenic drives ever. However, I was exhausted throughout. And genuinely, Monday was pretty surreal. Like, the people we spoke to, speaking so much about Albin Kurti, seeing Lisa Garshe again, seeing all these ministers in one place. It's crazy because when you see them on like TV or hear about them, they don't feel human, and then you just meet them in person, and then at the end of the day, everyone is human. They have their things, and it is kind of surreal to think about it. I feel like when you meet people in the public eye or even celebrities, and you see this person on your screen, and then you see them in person, you're just like, wow, they're actually just a real person. I don't know. It's very cool to think about, but it was amazing. The event was great. Everything was really, really cool. We met so many people and built a good network and learning more. There was a lot of people from the diaspora, from our parents' generation, I think, at the event, but there was also a lot of in our generation as well. So it was good to hear all the different levels of stories that they had. People moving to Finland, UK, of course, Germany, Switzerland, all over Europe, America, and Kosovo. And even though I live in Albania, I'm from Shkodran, it's really cool to see what Kosovo's doing. They are doing so much for the diaspora. And I don't see Albania doing a lot of it, really. So maybe I'll be in Prishtina more often than I thought I was going to be. But Prishtina is very cool as a city. It's also a lot cheaper. And it's just fun. There's loads of things to do in Prishtina. I've got a cool network with Gurman, Toka, all these things that we've done. Loads of people in Prishtina as well. And Kosovo's just always very cool. And it's a 4-hour drive, but it's not that bad. I probably, if I stay in Prishtina, won't drive. I like getting the minibus. I know it's like €5, and I can just work on it, and it's pretty chill. It's got AC, so I think I'll be doing a lot of that. But of course, we'll see where everything takes us. I think I put some KPIs in when we spoke, and one of the things I want to do is go to 5 big networking events this year, and whether that be in Albania and Kosovo, by the way. And I feel like that would be very cool. It's about the type of networking events as well and trying to find out, but 5 networking events feels like something achievable, something attainable. One of the big things I've been doing as well is training my own GPTs. I know the way I use it right now is I use projects, and then each chat is its own different function, kind of like an assistant. However, from what I've seen, GPTs just do that better, because with one thing with chat, if you keep on going on the same chat about the same topic, it's got too much memory, processing is way too long, the answers come out so slowly. However, using a chat GPT, using your own GPT, creating it for your needs, creating it for everything that you need it to do, and then previewing it and using that, I think, is a lot quicker. It's also a lot better and a lot more efficient. Of course, GPT-5 is coming out came out yesterday, so that's very cool, and seeing all the new capabilities with ChatGPT, and also looking at TikTok strategy. Of course, doing some YouTube right now. However, TikTok is once a day, but it's about the next step now. The office will be done, and getting templates, getting editing. What are my 3 frameworks that I'm going to do? What are the topics? Of course, diaspora and the journey of coming back to Albania will be a big one, but understanding all of them and really going for it. I feel like I've been consistent on all social media platforms. It's just about now adding that next level of step, now adding that push of consistency. I've seen my Instagram reels are doing very good in the sense of views. So Instagram is going to be a cool focus. The KPI for the end of the year is 10K on each platform. So 10K on LinkedIn, 10K on Instagram, 10K on TikTok. There's no real goal of YouTube right now because it's not a focus to scale yet. However, it will be soon in the future, I hope. But it has been fun vlogging. Of course, a DJI is a DJI. It's so easy to have around. And the views have been amazing. Of course, a lot of other things are going on. So it's kind of hard. We're trying to see if we're going to take a next step on one of the deals, or we're just going to go in full scope out there. However, there's a lot of cool things coming up. I'm just excited, I think. There's this anticipation of uncertainty right now. However, I just made a LinkedIn post I posted, is that uncertainty will always be there. And when you look at things in hindsight, when you think about that uncertainty, it always feels like it wasn't there anyway. So I think hindsight's a big thing, and that's what I'm thinking of, is that what am I going to look back on in this moment in a year and be like, wow, what did I do so wrong? But also, mainly, what did I do so right? And I think moving back to Albania is going to be a huge part. It's going to be a huge part. I'm literally 20 years old and moving back to Albania. A country, yes, is my identity, is my ethnicity. But at the end of the day, I was born and raised in England. And I have to learn so much. One of the biggest things, I don't like speaking bad about Albania, but the punctuality of Albanians is horrific. I don't know. England, everything's punctual, everything's on time. Albania, you can say, yeah, come in 2 o'clock, they come at 7. The deliveries for some of the stuff we have here were supposed to come tomorrow. They came this evening. Like, they have no sense of time. And it's very hard with me that I just love having things by time, calendared, like I know what I'm doing when. And when you have to wait around in Albania, it's a bit difficult. However, of course, everything has its ups. It's not it's not the biggest problem in the world at the end of the day. We'll make it work. But we'll keep you updated. A lot of cool things going on. And just going for it, I think. By the end of the month, these 3 strategies will be down. We've got a call with Eddie and Sean on Sunday to see what our next steps are. Because it's a big moment. It's a big shift. It's a turning point. And it's about following that journey. I feel like all of this has also come from the diaspora event with Albin Kurti, is that they are trying so hard to involve the diaspora, and there is just so much opportunity, and it is just inspirational to see all of it. Like, I don't really get involved in actual political side. I love going to events and seeing it, but like what they do politically, but just seeing these people and what they worked for, and then all the other people at the event as well. And just speaking to Albin Kurti himself, telling him that I'm from Skoda, I've come back to Albania, this is what I want to do next. And hearing his advice, it's always a thing of, things are going to happen at the end of the day. It's just amazing to hear. And it was just crazy that he gave us the time to speak to us and give that insight, speak to me personally. And I went up to him. I didn't even ask for a photo yet, because the idea was that everyone's asking for photos. Let me go up to him and talk to him first, which I'll include in the video, probably in the background now, is that I was speaking to him. He was talking about Skoda to me. He was talking about like next steps, etc. And then like building that personal connection. That is how you network. Like, you don't go up to someone and just say, hey, I want a photo. You just say, you speak to them. Everyone is human. This is what I'm learning. This is what you see when you meet so many people. I know, like, when I met like Junior and Corey and all of these like famous like TikTokers or whatever, I guess, like Pundit last year when I was at the charity match, and then just being like, I watch these guys on my screen and now they're in person, like, what is going on? But it's cool to see. And also, there's a big motivation for the podcast now. I've been training the GPT for the podcast to do with like the better way of improving the podcast, because people were talking to me at the event about my podcast, like they've seen me through the Alsa UK podcast. And we've been on a month since I've been back here. Once I move the setup, I'm going at it, and the aim will be once a week, because podcasts are ROI and brand building at the end of the day. This is you speaking to a person, you understanding them, being able to articulate yourself and have a conversation for the public to see. And just that branding of having that podcast and helping people through it, I think is one of the biggest things. And I love doing it. It's just, there's been so much like about moving here that I've been waiting on. But as soon as the setup goes there, I promise that we'll get the podcast moving. And the aim is once a week. Let's see what we can do. Of course, it'll all be virtual. But yeah, that is 10 minutes. I'm very surprised I've got here. But we'll see what's going on for the weekend. And thank you very much.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, share. What else is there? Like, subscribe, share.
Subscribe, share, retweet.
Comment, retweet, repost. Shout me out LinkedIn, Snapchat, Instagram, LinkedIn again, Viber, Messenger.